thank you for joining me in this video that I'm going to show you on how I make a comic. Now, I am JFN, which is my initials, and I'm going to show you how the different techniques and how I use, on what I use to make a comic book and stuff. I am currently working on a graphic novel called Jeff and Taylor. It's a graphic novel series, and with different episodes and stuff. And you caught me at a great time because I just began on a new one called Jeff and Taylor number 6, Model Guards, which I have the cover that I drew up right here. Now, all the techniques that I'm going to show you are pretty much shunned upon the professionals, but I really don't care because this is how I do it, and I'm comfortable. And if you're a inspiring cartoonist or a comic book person, then you're more than welcome to use my techniques too. Now, what I'm going to cover is how I write a script, how I make the cover, how I make the back cover, how I draw out the page, how I ink the page, how I put in the typing in the page, and how I color it. And that's pretty much it. So, let's start. Okay, well, first of all, I type up my script on my laptop right here, and right here is the character's name, right here in bold letters, and I type in what they say, and here's the location, and I keep repeating this over and over again, you know. Then I even add a sound effect here, and yeah, the whole script is mainly dialogue, but it's alright because I'm the only one who understands it and stuff. After the script is done, I then sit down on my drawing table so I can draw up the cover, which I always do it on a 22 by 17 piece of poster board. And I'm going to speed up the video right now of me starting the drawing. Here, this is pretty much a doodle layout of the characters' position and stuff. And I always do this and stuff. So yeah, time lapse right here. I'm gonna draw Taylor's mannequin in the background right here. He's gonna hold something. And so after the whole basic layout is done, I then draw the details of the character. Here I draw Jeff's hat. One, two, three, four, five. He has always, there's 5 buttons on his hat and stuff. Then I'm gonna draw his basic shape of his face, and then I'm gonna quickly sketch in his glasses, his nose, which is like a pointy triangle. After Jeff's head is done, I then moved on to Taylor's. Right here. I'll zoom in pretty soon. Yeah, Taylor's face is his head shape is different from Jeff's. Jeff is like long, and Taylor's like a basic face with the jawbones. Drawing his nose stuff. So yeah, there are some occasions where I draw the cover on a normal sheet of 8 by 11 paper. It depends on what they're doing, actually. Yeah. Well, after the whole details of the penciling is done, I then ink it with a Sharpie, and I just do outlines and stuff. I really don't ink large areas of black. I mostly leave that to a black color pencil. And in the background here is, I'm going to draw the robot guy, or ink him actually. Yeah, zigzagging around his armor because he's been damaged throughout the story and stuff. And this robot right here is called Electric Guardian. So after all the inking is done, I then erase all the pencils so it'll look nice and clean. And I use a white plastic eraser because it's after the whole erasing stuff, I then grab my color pencils and then I color in for the whole poster. Now I really don't use color pencils in the actual comic, but I just use them for the cover right here because it makes it more 3D and stuff. And right here I'm just going to show you how I color Taylor's headband right here and my layout techniques. I first cover him with a red color pencil, then I grab a darker red doing the shadowing, and I grab a black color pencils for the deep shadows. So yeah. And sooner or later, since it looks a little dull to me, I'm just gonna cover it up with a light layer of a red color pencil and stuff, and it looks much better. Looks more saturated and stuff. And then after the whole layout is done, I then grab a white color pencil and blend the whole thing. And when it comes to blending, it's best to blend one little spot at a time instead of blending the whole poster at the same time. So yeah. Then the poster will look like this, and it'll turn into this after I'm done. As you can see, I didn't do a really good job at the blending part when it comes to the floor, but when it comes to the rest of the whole thing, it's pretty good. I even added some new detail that I haven't added in with the inking stuff. So then I grab my digital camera right here. Then I take a picture of the poster so I can upload it to my computer so I can finally do the cover. And I'm using Photoshop Elements 6, and right here I go to paste my Jeff and Taylor logo on the picture, so then it could be used. Then after the whole thing is done, I then shrink it and put it up on the top of the whole picture and stuff. And I always use the poster like in that same area where the whole logo is. I don't put anything important there so the logo won't cover something up. And you can see here I type in Episode 6, Small Guards, Story and Art by Jose F. Mojica. And yeah, I even added a computer effect on the robot guy right here, since he's electric and stuff. He's glowing. And yeah. Oh man, this video is taking much longer than I expected. So, go ahead and click on part 2.